It's Saturday. Saturday means adoption time. That was the weirdest way of putting that.
We're gonna go adopt. Like we're gonna go adopt.
I know. We're gonna go adopt people.
What are we gonna adopt now?
Would you like to be adopted?
Kittens or like
Yeah,
to the adoption mobile?
Yeah. I'm gonna go adopt now. It is Saturday, so that means it is time to talk about adoption. With it being Saturday, I mean, there's a lot of stories that we have, a lot of questions that we've been asked before, but this whole channel is dedicated to you. Hooray.
That one?
That one.
Okay.
No, not that one.
Over there?
Yeah, that one. The whole purpose behind this channel is we want to be able to, yes, share our stories, share our point of view, but we want to be able to answer your questions. You know, for the 5A Summit, we got a lot of questions come in, and it was amazing. We had an awesome time just kind of brainstorming the answers that we wanted to give, the stories and the anecdotes that we had, and we want to be able to continue doing that because apparently there's a lot of people out there with questions.
We've really been enjoying reading those questions and hearing your stories and even being able to process through a lot of our story with the context that is yours. And that's been a lot of fun for us, and we hope that we're adding some value in providing. And we hope that we're adding some value and providing some insight. Is that the word I want?
Insight. Some light and sunshine into your life.
We hope that we've been adding some value and some insight to your lives as well. It's been so gratifying to have this part of who we naturally are be something that others need or can latch onto. And we're super excited. This is as excited as I get.
Yeah, I know, it's still early. Excited!
And we're excited to continue, and we want to add as much to this as we possibly can. We want to talk about these issues as much as we can, and hopefully we can also bring a little bit of levity to the idea as well.
Send us your questions, send us your stories. We want to be able to share along with you, and we want to be able to give you guys a platform as well. We want to be able to answer the questions that you guys may have, or share the ridiculous things that people say to you about maybe your adopted children, or if you're adopted, the weird things that you always hear.
Because that would make us laugh a lot.
And it really does.
So funny.
It's ridiculous.
We also would like to encourage you to share our content around with the other adopted people in your life.
The communities.
Apparently we kind of find each other, and we hope that we can give them a platform as well. And hey, if you're local to Michigan, we kind of would like to come meet with you. Meet with you. Hey, if you're local to Michigan and you have your parents' permission or are over 18, we'd also like to maybe come eat with you. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
It would be fun.
You can meet in a video.
We could go eat at Wendy's.
Oh, yes.
Dave Thomas was adopted, so we like to eat at Wendy's.
I want Wendy's now.
Here's an idea that I've been wondering about, and maybe you guys can tell me if this is a good idea as well. I'm thinking about doing a segment of this adoption program that has me tell you some ridiculous thing from my past, and then you decide whether or not that's adoption related, adolescence related, or if I'm just a weirdo. When I was in middle school... Do I want to do this right now?
I don't like where this is going. Like, I'm frightened.
Well, this is a weird thing, right? So I've read a lot of the adoption content that's out there, and I'm still reading it, and I'm enjoying this research. And a lot of that has to do with some of the deep-seated kind of like rejection insecurities that I've held on to for my whole life. And a lot of that came up was I was not able to properly express a lot of my opinions to my family. And it wasn't necessarily that I thought that they were going to like reject me or give me away or anything like that, but the research would say that that's subconsciously there, right? So like...
No, you're wrong! Back to Korea!
Right? Which doesn't make any sense, but I mean, there's a part of adoption for life. There's a part of adoption life that makes me think about that, right? But in middle school, I wanted to switch from briefs to boxers. You love where this is going already, right? So I wanted to make that switch, but I didn't have any money, and my mom and my dad, they did all the shopping, right? So for some reason, like it took me months to muster up the, Mom, can I switch to boxers?
You what?
And she was just like, yeah, whatever. And, and bought the boxers instead of the, tidy whities or whatever. And, but like that took me months to work up to. Like I need to ask I'm sick of wearing these underwears. I need different underwears. And so there's the question. Is that a deep-seated insecurity that has to do with my adoption? Is that normal adolescence? Or am I just a weirdo?
Dude, you're a freak.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, put your answers down below. Is Davo just weird?
What other weird things do you have go on out there? Like, I'd like to...
Let's talk about millennials. Do millennials have a problem with switching from briefs to boxers?
Like, that is not the underlying question, all right? I just thought that would be an amusing anecdote.
It's all millennials.
It was
All
hard for
millennials
me
have
to
that
ask
problem.
for, like, anything.
Baby boomers they just did it. They didn't even tell their parents. They just went out and bought it.
Gen Xers don't even like underwear.
Gen Xers don't even wear underwear. A bunch of weirdos. So yeah, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We want to be able to hear your guys' stories. So comment below your guys' questions or stories. We want to be able to share in the laughter along with you guys. And as always, hey, yes, we're adopted. Don't make it weird. What?